The highest ambition for works of art are that they sort of, as the Tibetans say, plant a seed of liberation in the mind stream of the viewer, and in some way introduce people to their own higher potential. I see the space, the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors, CoSM, to be a kind of activation chamber. There's a kind of force field of sacred presence that we would like this work to activate in the viewer. And the umbilicus is the visual awareness of the viewer. They come into this womb, in a sense, and tap into what could be a soul-nurturing kind of experience by witnessing the work. That's our hope. Then by catalyzing some latent spirituality in the viewer, that serves to make people more embracing of other people. This is a space that welcomes all of humanity, no matter what the orientation. And it's encouraging us to find the common sort of web of life that we share and really have an experience of that. Have an experience of the sacredness of nature, the sacredness of our internal anatomy that we share with everyone. If everyone is this complex and miraculous inside, why do we want to destroy each other? We're kind of like poised at a brink. There's an element of humanity that is just sort of going full force toward self-destruction. There's another part of humanity that's awakening to our sort of interconnectedness and trying to find more creative solutions than war and violence to living together. That's the kind of sentiments that we want to reinforce. We want this place to remind people of what makes life worth living, and for that affirmative to life to then, hopefully empower people to take what actions they can in their own lives to further that common goal. We need all the help that we can get at this point. And it seems like changing awareness or changing our consciousness is the first place that we need to go when we're trying to solve problems. All of our problems, most of them are human-made. We made them, as Einstein said, at a certain level of awareness, and it's going to take another level of awareness to solve them. But if they were man-made, then we should take responsibility for doing what we can to repair and renew the web of life and to make a more sustainable and more mature species. And my hope is that the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors will be one little node in that network. This is really Chapel of Sacred Mirrors Phase 1.